back at it again, baby! Yes! What is up, everyone? Welcome to SH Figuarts, event exclusive Android 17. Premium. I don't know, there's so many words. Obviously, it's the event exclusive Android 17, and we will be doing the full review. We're going to be going into very analytical details of the accessories and also the paint apps, just because that is the biggest draw for this figure. So I want to see, is it worth it? Did they make enough improvements to this guy to warrant you going crazy if you missed him on P Bandai, or if you gotta do the whole eBay thing? Like, is the dude, is he worth it? Also, I would like to mention, because I am not sponsored by them whatsoever, but if you did miss them, Big Bad Toy Store has them for about like $80, which is kind of like the cheapest that is out there compared to all the eBay scalpers and everybody like, I want $110 for these guys. But anyways, so yeah, if you want to just see what he comes with in the box, and then I'm like, okay, that looks good enough, you know, I'll get him, sure, whatever. Make sure to click that link right up there. It's just the what's in the box segment for Android 17. But if you want to see every single detail about this guy, please stick around. And also at the end of the video, we will be doing, well, I'll be telling you how you can enter in to win a signed Goku for yourself. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this review. Alright, as I mentioned up top, this is going to be a review, but the main kit and caboodles, meat and potatoes, peas and carrots, whatever you want to call it, is going to be in the paint apps and accessory portion. But yes, I will do a quick articulation little section here, and it looks like he's got a wingspan about that much, which is pretty impressive. He's got these weird little plastic things that have always kind of like, I don't want to say bugged me, but they're like, I get what you're doing, but couldn't you come up with something better? Also, a kind of like a t-shirt bicep swivel right there. I would say double jointed arms right there in the arms, and then a ball joint within the wrist can weave sideways and then wave like so. Looks like a little bit, oh, look at that, oh, impressive. A little ab crunch right there, and then can do limbo style about that much, which is pretty okay. I see it. And then his splitting action leaves a little bit to be desired. Like, they're not really too, it's not the best that I've seen, and I think it's because this kind of like proto 2.0 body right here that's kind of causing the issues, which is surprising, especially since this is an older figure. Double jointed knees right there, as you can see. Has a can point his little toesy down like that, and then a quick little ankle rock for his little Adidas, and then we've got a little, and I mean a little bit of some toe pivot action right there, so not much. That is just like a little whoop whoop, and then can look down about that much, up about that much, and then rocket about that, and then exorcist style all the way around, if that's what floats your boat. But guys, that is it for the articulation points, just because like it's the same figure as the original release, so there's really no point in going into crazy detail about it, unless this is your first Android 17, and there you go, that's what he can do. Alright, for paint apps and sculpting, mainly paint apps here, as you can see, the colors on the up top, on the torso, don't really look, there's no huge difference as far as the black shirt goes. Nothing's really going on as far as shading. Now, I will mention that the bandana, this one is a lighter orange compared to this one. This is more of a burnt, darker orange, but still has a little bit of shading in there. Also, the feel of the figures are different too. This, especially on his legs, which we'll get to, but this one feels a little bit more glossy as far as the original release. This one, more of a satin or a flat finish, so that is something to look out for as well. All right, and as far as going down to the abdominal or the crotch region, as you can see, this is where the differences start to become apparent here. It looks like the event exclusive has a completely different shade or different color altogether of the pistol holster right there, and then the belt. Looking nice. And same thing can be said for the belt buckle. It looks like the belt colors are pretty identical from what I can tell there. But if I had to say, I would say that the original release is more of an anime accurate color, and this almost, I would say, is a little closer to a manga release, or just kind of more realistic. What I would like to point out there. And then look at the shading differences and details on those legs. Holy my god, like you got some shading on the inner thigh and then a little bit on the outer thigh right there. Can you move your hand so we can show the public? Thank you. And then over here on the original release, looks like absolutely no shading whatsoever, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's an original release and it's an older figure, so it totally makes sense. And then look at the jean rip right there. Don't hold his hand. I'm sorry. Oh man. Look at the jean rip right there, looking really nice. It's also got like a denim color to it as well, and these are more of acid wash. This is it's just plain. And then going down to the socks right here, a little bit more, I would say almost not neon green for the event exclusive, but definitely a brighter green. This is more subdued colors. And then also did want to point out, like I said, the legs here have a little bit of a gloss to them compared to this is more of a satin or a flat finish. And then also the toes or the shoes, those Adidas right there, looking like this has got more of a cream tan color, like worn out shoes. And then also he is missing the gray lining around the shoe, so that is kind of a big difference to me. And then on the back here, nothing going on. From what you can tell, or what I can tell, there's really no shading on the back either, even for the event exclusive. So I mean, that's kind of it. But holy my god, I think the biggest difference in this figure lies in the legs, just as far as the shading goes. And then I would also point out the shoes, because they're almost like different colors. Moving right along into accessories, as you can see, there's really not that much of a difference in the face plates on these dudes. The biggest differences I can see are the discernible, like this, the shading. There is no shading in the mouth right there, which kind of makes it seem like it's just eyes on a face, compared to the event exclusive. As you can see, there's shading in his mouth. Also, the eyes are just a teensy bit wider, or would it be taller? I think it's taller, wider, on the event exclusive compared to this one. This is more narrow, and it doesn't give the irises and the pupils enough room to breathe and give you that really cold android look, which used to freak me out as a kid, man. Like when I saw their blue eyes, I was like, oh, I never ever want to see someone with that blue of eyes again. And if I do, they're evil and robots, but that's a different story. See, those are the eyes I'm talking about. That is a psycho killer look and smile. And also, like the hue, like even those pupils are they're creepy small compared to these. These look more so normal. And then the mouth, like it's not shaded, so again, looks like it's just eyes painted on a faceplate, and you can't really see the other details of the face compared to this dude. Got the shading in the mouth right there, and then also the underlining around the eyes of them look about to be perfect. The original release has more kind of like a thicker, darker line compared to this. This is more thin, giving it a more elegant look. So yeah, still really creepy, dude. Don't do that. All right, same thing could be said about those eyes as well. Looks like this is extremely narrow, and they're not looking over to my right, your left, or something of the nature. And then Looks like there is no discernible Morty mouth or eyebrow furrow going on right there. This one definitely has it colored in, which looks really nice. And then also there's a lining around the mouth that gives the mouth a little bit more definition. So this face right here is just killing it compared to this one. This one is a good face, don't get me wrong. However, it's just not on the same level. Same thing as far as the pupils and the iris goes as well. Just like super creepy, giving it room to breathe and just capture the character of almost like the more evil or sadistic Android 17 from the future Gohan or future Trunks era. He's cool, but you know, he's old. Alright, he had it on, so I couldn't just ignore it. But the differences in this little powered up bandana here, as you can tell, it looks like the event exclusive obviously is brighter, is not the regular or traditional / burnt orange that the original release comes with. Also, there's not so much shading going in there in the crease there compared to the original release. The original release has a little bit more detail as far as that goes, but the sculpting looks to be exactly about the same, which it should be. It's just a re-released super awesome crazy color edition sort of thing, so that makes sense. I don't want to make too big of a fuss about it, but as you can see, the event exclusive has almost kind of like a gray tinge to his crossy arms compared to the original release. The original release is definitely a lot brighter white. It's lining up with what I'm saying about as far as matching the anime more so than anything else. So it's probably me, but as you can see, the gun holder looks like it would have came with something on the original release right over there on the left, but I'm not good at keeping up with tiny little accessories, so I probably lost it. But as you can see, color matches the belt, so cool. Okay, so as far as pistols go, they look exactly the same as far as like their sculpting goes, but the original release is more of a kind of like a gray onyx style, and this has more of a brushed gunmetal, which is kind of cool. Which I don't understand the obsession with giving Android 17 a gun or a pistol, just because I think he used it in like one episode. But yeah, cowboys. I told you I would be going into every single detail, and I wasn't lying. Here is the belt on the right, the one I'm shaking, that one, for the event exclusive compared to the original release right here. And other than the jean color, which is good because it should be, there's really no big differences. The belt colors do look to be a little bit different. This is more brown, this is more of a tan, but I mean, cool. Belts. Okay, as far as interchangeable hands, we have got fisticuff and then a pistol grip hand. I just want to call these like waist holding hands, but they're open, almost open-faced palm flat hands. Android 17 technique hands. Some C cup hands, no, not boobs, like it's in the shape of a C, like he can grab the sword. And finally, some flat key blast hands. So Android 17 stands about, it looks to be, goodness gracious, it's hard to tell, 5 and almost a quarter with that really weird shaped part there, and then with the forehead almost around 5 inches. So seems to be exactly the same or pretty much standard affair for the SH Figuarts line. Now I want to see him compared to his counterpart and then some of his other buddies and not so other buddies. Alright, and there he is next to his friends, companions, counterparts, and also an enemy that ate him.
Someone pull off the tail!
We've got Android 16 right here looking really nice as far as that scaling goes. We've got original release Android 17 right here. Obviously the event exclusive that is in question. Android 18 event exclusive. Class E Adventure Android 17. And then event exclusive color edition cell right there. So that is him next to everyone. So it looks like everything seems to align perfectly except for you. You're still not tall enough. You're skinny. You're weird. You need a new release. That's all I'm gonna say. But guys, we have done articulation, paint apps, and sculpting, accessories, and size comparisons. So now it is time to look at some ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? I have to ask this because seriously, I'm wondering, what do you think about this figure? Do you think it is warranted to pay egregious prices on eBay or like a $20 up hike on Big Bad Toy Store? Or do you think, maybe not, I could live with or without him? It's hard to say, man. It really is, because I do love the colors. They're manga-esque, as I've been corrected for Android 18. I was just kind of giving her a real world look, but a lot of people have said that they are manga-esque colors, and I totally see that, especially with the colored manga version, and the original releases are more anime style, which is totally fine. I get it. But the colors are really nice, don't get me wrong. It's mainly the shading on the pants that win it over for me. And also, some reason about that bandana, I really like that bandana. It's something special. I don't know. But so my rating scale is, if I had to pick any gripes for the figure, I really don't think I could, honestly. Like, a little bit of the leg articulation kind of leaves a little bit to be desired. And I think that's about it. And also those little plastic flappy flaps. Don't like those either. They're just too... They get in the way too much. They kind of hinder some movement just a little bit, but it's enough to notice. So my rating scale is like it or hate. I'm so sorry. Hate it, like it, love it, got to freaking have it. And dude, I'm gonna have to go with love it. Like, yes, I was enamored, smitten, in love with Android 18's color scheme. Just something about her was just grabbing me the right way. That's weird. But this figure, it's really awesome. Like the face plates are what sell it for me. But as far as like justifying buying a whole new Android 18, especially if you have this original release Android 18, I don't know if I can 100% say that to you or not. To me, yeah, I've got to get these. I've got to review these and let you guys know what's up. But other than that, I think I would have been fine with my my original release Android 17. So that's why I'm gonna give it the love it. It's a fantastic figure, especially if you don't have him in your possession already. I would 100% recommend picking him up if you don't have the original release. If you do have the original release, are you a completionist? That's the biggest thing. It is time once again to show you guys announce, if you haven't already seen it in the Android 18 video. I couldn't keep it to myself. I was too excited. Yes, I am giving away a Son Goku Ultra Instinct signed event exclusive color edition once we get to 1,000 subscribers. All you have to do is make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button on any 3 of the review videos and also the announcement video if you want, just kind of for some extra cookies or whatever. That's not a saying. But, and then make sure you share the video, because the quicker we get to 1,000 subscribers, the quicker this dude goes out to one of you, which I cannot wait, because I cannot wait to review him and let you know how awesome he is. I've already seen like tons of pictures online of him just being like straight fire, and I want to confirm that myself. And also, I'm giving you my undented box. Like, my other one came in with just a little bit of a nick, but I know how you guys are, so I'm giving you my most pristine version of him. So just to let you know, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, and let me know in the comments in any one of the 3 videos. You can do it in this one too, just because it can't hurt. What is your favorite transformation of all time in Dragon Ball? It could be from GT, Super, Z. I'm not going to include Heroes because no, you don't count. But yeah, that's all you have to do. So if you like those shots going on over there, and Vegeta always pop, I'm not even gonna mention it. It's just a normal thing at this point. I won't call attention to it anymore. I am so sorry. Head on over to LeCompton_projects on Instagram. Give those pictures a like, love, follow, whatever you got to do. Oh man, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please stay tuned for the signed Goku Ultra Instinct review and giveaway, because why wouldn't you? And until next time, guys, I love you, and Compton out.